We're going through the gate. Alright, Demon Souls. Let's get into it. Man, what a great series. And what a great time to run through this game. 4K 60. I'm not sure if anyone's quite done a 4K 60 full walkthrough. So, of this game, and I have no clue if this is going to be similar or very different from the remake that's coming out. But that is just something that we're going to end up seeing. But yeah, so the style of this is kind of going to be a little different. I plan to kind of run through, individual areas and just kind of do a bit of a, like Let's Play style, figure it out, and if I miss anything, I'll run through at the end of the episode, or in the next episode I'll just kind of catch back up through, for some more pesteris areas I might circle back at later points, but hopefully it comes out smoothly. But yeah, okay, so Vanguard. This guy, well, he's a little bit annoying, but once you kind of figure him out, he's not too bad at all. I saw this game, man. I mean, this game was huge for me. I mean, this is at this point kind of full circle, kind of coming around. I decided to get a PS3 just to play this game. I still got this game lying around, but of course, I've got the PC now, and our PS3 has come a long way, so might as well enjoy it. And I've got some tasteful mods, so some of those might show up more prominently, and others not so much. As we almost die there. Man. And yeah, I do have a little bit of audio issues that will be fixed up quite soon, but I did struggle with that, even though I already spent a few episodes just kind of running through and trying to get things sorted out. But yeah, I mean, just getting back to that. Oh my gosh. No. Yeah. Well, that is the game for you. But that's alright. We'll make sure to get through it properly. But hey, I am a veteran of this game, but, no matter what, you're gonna end up being humbled by this game. Oh man, am I getting audio sounds? Well, that's always fun. Anyway. This game. Okay, so when I first started gaming, I think it was all the way back on a Mac. Back in like 2002-ish. I think I started out playing Spider-Man, Harry Potter. There was a few games. Obviously, nothing as polished as the games out today, and the screen there is unfortunate result of one of the mods. And here's another mod. would be something if the game looked like this, but unfortunately it is not. And you can see there, that's the old version of the video, but that's what made it into the mod. So, you know, we're not too far. We're just a few weeks from these graphics. Now, I was going to kind of not show my character names and stuff. You know what, I figured they'd end up popping up eventually, so it's fine. And they should be no surprise, at least based on my channel name. Now, usually I try to, you know, give myself I usually stick to the same kind of little group of names. I'm just like that. And then I'll typically generally kind of model my character roughly after myself, give or take. Now, of course, this isn't code vein, so I think I'm gonna end up sitting here for 3 hours. Now that was fun. It was cool, but that was a experience of its own. So get the hair going, dial in the color, and yeah, rock it from there. Select start.
King Alant XII, by channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land. Boletaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned. But Valarfax of the royal Twin Fangs broke free from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight. That the old King Alant had aroused the Old One, the great beast below the Nexus, from its eternal slumber, and that a colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible demons. The demons hunt down men and claim their souls. Those who lose their souls also lose their minds. The mad attack the sane, and chaos reigns. Valarfax spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time a demon claims a human soul, the demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force, and the power of a mature demon soul is beyond human imagination. The legend spread quickly. Mighty warriors were drawn to the accursed land, but none have returned. Bjor of the Twin Fangs, Yurt the Silent Chief, Sage Urbane, Skurver the Wanderer, the Sixth Saint Astraea and her knight Garl Vinland, and Sage Frake the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind faces a slow and steady extinction. The deep fog will eventually swallow all lands near and far. But Boletaria has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful fog. Has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
Okay. Let's get into the tutorial. I totally lost my train of thought.
Brave soul who fears not death. I shall guide you. So that you may lull the old one back to slumber.
Well, okay. So yeah, I had the Mac. It was the white one. White one. Very specific. It's like the little one with the sort of half dome or half sphere. And it's got like the little side speakers that are also little domes. And, the monitor was just attached. It wasn't $1,000 add-on back then. It was actually built in. Top of the dome. Figure that. But, yeah. Started off there. Kind of, was attached heavily to the, Mac OS for about a decade. So, up until 2012. But yeah, I also, at the same time, when I had the PC, that first one for myself, I had a 64, a GameCube, an Xbox, those I built up over time. That's kind of where my time. And, I played the Halos, Pokemon Stadium, a lot of the classics for the 64, Mario Kart. Zelda, I never got a chance to play, unfortunately, at the time. Yeah, then where did we go from there? Metroid Prime. I think maybe that was one driving factor that kind of eventually led me toward Demon Souls. I was looking for a game that was challenging, different. I didn't necessarily know I was looking for that, but ooh. This guy always is kind of a bitch. There we go. But yeah, I was looking for, something a little different. And, I had a 360 at that point already, so we're kind of jumping a bit through the timeline, making our way back, killing this guy. And yeah, I popped up, or, I came across this review, I believe from Kotaku. I hope I'm not butchering that name. And I think it also linked to a GameSpot review of the game, and I watched and read both of those, and I was like kind of drawn in, just really set on trying the game out. And I don't know, I just had this odd sense of comfort and confidence that I would enjoy it, I would play it, I would, have a good time. And so yeah, I picked up the game used. I would have preferred new, but it was luckily enough the only copy available. I think this was within, I'm not sure, the first week or so of it coming out, and I managed to snag the last copy at GameStop back when I used to frequent that place a lot. And I think at the time maybe I ordered the PS3 on Amazon, maybe I bought it at GameStop as well. I don't really remember. And yeah, so pretty much got a PS3 just to play this game, try it out. Oof. Yeah. Did you guys think that was gonna be it? We had to, well, again, I'm not perfect, so. Anyway, as you might have noticed, I wasn't doing the best job of using my strengths here as this, sorcerer. Now, I don't usually pick a sorcerer per se, but I do pick usually the lowest level, like depraved, lowest blood level, soul level, and any of the, you know, from soft releases. I don't know, just kind of out of habit. Usually allows you to spec, you know, the most freely, you know, just those few stat points. Like, let's say you didn't ever want to use luck or some odd stat that was arbitrarily 2 points higher, but maybe you were the same level or 2 levels or a level lower for another starting class. So you essentially would have to, you know, level up a little more to get to the same stats, and then still have stats that you didn't necessarily want. Anyway, that's the reason behind, ooh, that amazing parry. So, yeah. Back to the main story, right? Demon Souls, PS3, picked it up, had a freaking blast. I mean, I was getting my ass handed to me. I was definitely not good at parrying as I might be now. Back then, man, it was just such an experience. I don't know, I just hadn't played anything like it. I mean, the game, you know, RPG, I don't know, platformer-esque, like puzzle solving stuff. I mean, really, it's kind of a live world action game of chess. You know, you gotta know what pieces you're playing, what you're playing against, and that's what makes this game so amazing. I think I was trying to say game and great at the same time. Yeah, and then here we are, like I said, full circle. I actually wasn't even planning to buy a PS5, at least not at launch. And then, boom, Demon Souls Remake drops. I'm like, holy, I gotta parry this guy in the second try and pick up the remake, because I want to see that guy get bodied like no other. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I have no words. I'm way more excited than I sound. I'm looking forward to playing that game. But honestly, this game is doing it for me too. So, oh, please don't use the sword. Man, I'm having a rough go of it. So yeah, PS5, man, that pre-order was something else. Man, I'm just... Wow, is he really this easy? Now, I'll be honest. I had quite a few issues, as I mentioned earlier, not only with audio, but with some of the recording stuff and my voiceover as well. So some elements are gonna be recorded. Actually, I had a whole big ordeal, but you know what? It's okay because I ended up fixing a lot of things that didn't come out the nicest way originally. But yeah, I was talking about the PS5, right? So yeah, I mean, who knows what the remake will bring? I'm excited. This should hopefully tide us over at 4K 60. I don't know. I was thinking of doing an ultra wide run as well. Maybe New Game Plus. We'll see how this kind of first playthrough goes. But oh, where's this new area gonna take us? Let's see. That doesn't sound friendly. I mean, we just killed Vanguard, no? Alright. At the time, the levels were a little high for me, so I think you'll see me do that every so often. So I think we're pretty much caught up on my road to getting this game as the remake and the PS5. I'm saying this like 17 times over now. I guess I'll just have to excuse that. And yeah, I mean, I'm excited to get into this series. I mean, I got through pretty far. I beat the game, but that was back in 2009, like October 09. That was, I think, roughly around then. So yeah, that's 11 years. And yeah, that's another big welcome into Demon Souls. Like, you're gonna die a shit ton. No questions asked.
From its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Now, some of the things that might show up.
Is the Nexus. It holds together the northern.
It was pretty tough actually. Getting some of the first initial cutscenes.
The Nexus, but each of the 5 archstones will connect
recorded because with the mods you can't exactly do that, and I'm also just I ended up having to troubleshoot some stuff. And
Baldwin, just an ordinary blacksmith. It's simple. Just bring me all the souls you can. In trade, I'll give you weapons, or forge ones you already have. With your souls, I can eke out a living. And with my weapons, you can go on living. Not a bad deal, huh?
Yeah, I was troubleshooting the frame rate settings, and the game was playing quick, so I got in this weird habit of playing it a little quicker. So once I finally dialed everything in,
You come back alive.
I did kind of come to a bit of a happy medium, playing the game at like 120% speed.
Well, you slipped through the
But it does
filters too,
affect
didn't
cutscenes such as this one.
you? Came for demon souls?
Cuts off a little at the end.
This land and be remembered as a hero. Hunting for demons. Try one of the archstones. Now go. That is why you came, is it not? to this accursed bullet.
Oop. There we go. Palace. Well, let's get into the first place. But before we do, ooh, a grand adversary. Who is this? Well, I think we'll find out in the next episode. Alright guys, that'll do it for the first episode. Thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed.